welcome to another video here on the Critical Focus channel. First off, a big shout out to all my members who support my work and keeps the paint flowing and the electricity running. Members do get access to the member Discord, will influence the content, the matchups, whatnot. There is a join button below if you feel so inclined. But regardless, I am happy for your support in the form of actually just watching the video, of a like and a comment, and if you haven't already, please do feel free to subscribe as well. And if you are looking to buy Warhammer merch, there is an affiliate link in the video description as well. Let's get on with the video. Welcome to our first battle report of our on-screen Path to Glory campaign, or what we hope will be at least an ongoing campaign here on the Critical Focus channel. We'll talk about the armies once we start rolling the live footage. I'll just briefly talk a bit about Path to Glory in general, for those of you that don't really know what it's all about. Path to Glory is a narrative, sort of slow-grow escalation game that starts out at a 1,000 points each. There are no hard do's and don'ts, but the standard caveats is that no reinforced units are allowed, for starters at least. No named heroes, no artifacts, and no heroic traits, but you will be able to acquire these later on. Also, your spell selection, if you have wizards, is limited to one unlimited spell, either selected from your faction book or from the Ravaged Coast Path to Glory campaign book, and one either regular spell or a single manifestation. That's a single manifestation, not an entire manifestation lore. This spell limit is though per wizard, so you could still get away with way more spells in your spellbook if you include more than one wizard. In this game mode, you slowly build up the power of your army as well as battle the onset of fatigue and battle scars in the form of battle wounds. That takes a toll on your units from countless battles, and thus a bit of a post-game similar to Mordheim or Necromunda follows a game such as this. And instead of fighting over Wordstone as a resource like in Mordheim, here you are trying to acquire the dangerous yet potent substance of the Emberstone shards. More on Emberstone in my lore video on the setting for Warhammer Underworlds, Embergard. This acts as a resource to buy upgrades, additional units, artifacts, heroic traits, etc. in the post-game, but picking them up comes with a risk, as the substance itself is highly volatile and might leave you scarred. Mechanically, avoid rolling a 1 on a d6 at the end of your turn when you try to acquire them. Additionally, you can try to extract Emberstones from objectives you are close to at the end of the game on a 4+ for additional shards. Also, the winner of the battle has, at least in theory, a better shot at getting away with more shards as well. You don't score battle tactics in this game mode, so no need to worry about those. Only objectives counts towards the win. The game lasts for 4 rounds for starters, and then you roll to see if the game continues. Additionally, you are allowed to bottle out and give your opponent a major victory if you feel the battle is going south, but only once you have lost, if I remember correctly, more than 50% of your units, or at least 50%, something like that. There is probably a lot more to go over, but I think that sort of takes care of the most important stuff in there. Narratively, it takes place, at least in this iteration, along the Ravaged Coast, basically the huge rift brought forth by the cataclysmic events of the Vermindoom. Check out my lore reading on the Vermindoom for more information about that. This battle report is sadly cut a bit short as my mic battery dropped off after about an hour, followed by Dennis slightly past that point, but I'll talk you through the end of the battle report and sort of how the post-game panned out, so it's all good. Here we play the first scenario from the Ravaged Coast campaign book called Rift in the Peaks. In this scenario we have 3 central objectives and you score 1 victory point at the end of your turn for each of them you control that is also not contested by an enemy unit, so quite a low scoring game. We also rolled up the twist Furious Storm, which means the underdog picks a friend unit to have +1 attack for the round. So setting the scene here a bit. In a cleft within the adamantine chain, burning hot clusters of Emberstone have been uncovered. Roaming armies must descend into them quickly and establish positions to beat back those who would claim the prize.
Path to eternal shame for me.
Yeah, probably for me as well. The leader is a short speaker here, and she has progressed as you are supposed to do before your first battle along one path then, and she has gone with the path of sorcery, which gives you 2 options. Either you are buffed in your spellcasting or you are buffed in your dispelling, right? And she has chosen to have +2 on the first spell she cast in
any phase.
in any phase. So that's pretty good. And in her regiment, I have 2 units of Slangor Fiendbloods, 1 unit of Blissbar Archers, and 1 unit of Slickblade Seekers. And in my 2nd regiment, I am using Vasilek the Gifted as a Lord of Pain, because I think it's just an awesome model. And he brings along with him a unit of Twin Souls, which he can hopefully buff a bit when fighting around objectives and such stuffs. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm playing the Flesheater courts.
Yeah.
The only real army, obviously. And today we are led by an abhorrent archregent. We are here to hunt everything down. And I gave him the aspiring level up on the Path of the Brawler, giving him the dependable charge, I think it's called. So he's always got like a 7-inch charge.
He does not want to work. Yeah. It's pretty handy. Yeah.
It's dependable.
Yep.
His noble steed brings him to where he needs to be. With him, I have a unit of Crypt Ghouls. They're fun, they're cool. Nobody plays them, but I do. Crypt Guard as a bodyguard for him, of course. And also a Vargulf Courtier over here, behind everybody else. And as my 2nd regiment, I have an abhorrent Gore Warden, some Morbid Knights, and the Royal Beast Flayers.
Yeah, they're very good.
We are ready to hunt monsters, animals, and
all the beasts of the realm,
and the horrible Slaanesh people.
Yeah, and I've rolled really poorly on the number of Emberstone tokens here, so we only have 2.
Yeah.
You finish deploying first.
Yeah.
So you decide.
I'm gonna let you take the first.
All right. Yes. So guess some pre-game stuff then. Up to 3 units to have the euphoric keyword, and they will then have the ability to run and charge. And also...
I also forgot to say that I am Lords of the Manor battle formation, which gives me 1 extra resurrected model when I use an ability to bring them back.
Very nice, and I am going, as always, basically, with the Depraved Carnival, so I add 1 to hit rolls for friendly Sibrite infantry units while they are damaged, or if they had any models slain in the same turn. I can run and shoot and run and charge, and I will have crit 2 hits on those. I think we'll definitely give it to the Blissbar Archers, the cavalry as well, and let's give it to the Twin Souls. I think that's it. I guess hero phase then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and let's try to let's put the crit 2 hits into crit mortals for the Slickblade Seekers, and I need a 6+, but I am 2+ to cost, so I need a 4 basically, and I get 3. So that means almost hurt myself, but I failed the spell. So yeah, you wanna intervene?
I'm gonna my winged awesome knight is gonna cast deranged transformation, I guess, on the ghouls, because that's fun. Cool. And that's going to be on a 6 -1 because it's in your turn, so 7.
Yep.
I'm as good as you.
Yeah.
So roll a 3.
Or even worse, actually, because it's -1.
Yeah.
Let's do some moves then. I'm gonna run these guys. 2 will be enough, so I'm gonna have 14.
Our Emberstone caches are slightly bigger than recommended.
All right.
Because I didn't have 40mm bases left over, so I put them on 50s.
Good and clear for viewers to see.
Yeah, so that's why they look so large.
Let's outrun these guys. I'm going to spend a command point there. Let's run these guys as well. 4, 7, 10.
You're so fast and so nasty. There are so many of the things that hurt a lot. And I know that they hurt a lot.
Some of them, but they also die very quickly.
Well, don't think those guys are dying very quickly.
Not these
always.
But everything else. Let's move the spellcaster forward. Stand here. There.
I did kind of build it to be able to put stuff on it. So.
Right, so any moves for you?
Let's redeploy the ghouls.
Yeah, the big ghoul.
The big ghoul group. But only 7,000 shots. So I'm gonna all-out defend them anyways.
Yeah.
Let's check the
Might
cover.
as well warn out attack here as well. This is gonna be 8 of them with line of sight to you. Kind of unnecessary because I didn't roll any 2s. So 8, 10, -1.
These brave peasants and farmers.
Patriots.
Patriots all. So we say nobody.
Yeah.
6 upward.
Death Wars. Yeah. 1.
1. So 9
1,
guys.
6 in a lot of dice. Pretty good volley there.
That's very nasty.
But I spent 2 command points on this now. Outrun and all that effect.
Yeah. Still, it's 9 guys. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to bring them back.
And I don't really have anything more.
Do that.
And I can try to pick this one up.
Yep.
On a everything except the...
Not the 1.
So let's roll a 3 then.
Yeah.
So this is in my possession, and then because I have it...
You have -1 save, but you also have +1 to wound.
Oh, nice.
And that is also on shooting attacks.
Fury that burns in the ember stings.
Yeah.
So 1 point.
1 point for you. Some spells, perhaps. No, I'm gonna start with the most important one. The stand atop a big stone and scream ability. Address loyal subjects. He's going to address some loyal subjects.
Very good.
So he rolls a dice for each Flesheater court unit wholly within 12. So that's 1 for the ghouls, 1 for the courtier, and 1 for the knights.
Nice.
And each 5 gives him a noble deed. None. Well, could have worked. Yeah, I'm gonna get over it someday.
Yeah.
You suck. Yeah, the range transformation from him on the knights.
Yep.
On 6. No.
No pluses there.
No pluses there.
Okay.
This guy is gonna try the range transformation on his crypt guard.
Yep.
That's a 10.
10, yeah, let's try, I guess.
I'm not gonna do anymore. I only have 2 casts.
Yeah. No.
+2 to move and +1 to wound rolls.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna rally, of course,
Yeah.
for my last command point. Come on, guys. Get them back.
Wow. Good.
That's 4 guys. So to start off my movement phase, I'm gonna use my Abhorrent Gore Warden's ability to sneak away. So he's gonna take himself and the knights more than 9 inches from enemy, and then I can put them within 12 inches of him and outside of 9 inches from the enemy. 9 inches away is a long way away.
Long way to Tipperary.
Yeah. I'll run him. But he's gonna have some friends with him, so we bring the ghouls with him. And then what do we do with you guys? We're gonna run the crypt guard. So yeah, I should be able to put him there.
I am a little bit afraid of the charge from the knights. These guys have run, all of them, so I don't really care about them. But I'm gonna spend a command point to redeploy my Slanger Fiendless. 4. So that should be outside because we have 9 in charge.
Yeah.
Right now. Yeah.
Afraid of the knights. The knights can't do anything.
Yeah, on the charge, I think they could be pretty harmful for my cloth monkeys.
My clean, prosperous knights don't want to touch your unclean, hedonistic skin. Don't have poles long enough.
So I'm gonna spend my last command point to shoot into the bodyguards here.
We have a massive save.
Crit 2 hits.
It's nasty.
But now comes the dreaded fortress.
We love this for us. You're so good at not rolling.
Wow.
But you did really well this time.
11 -1. That's pretty good for out of sequence shooting.
11. And with a -1, I only have my ward save.
Yeah.
But we are within combat range of a hero, so we have a 5 up ward save instead of 6 up.
Nice.
Watch my guys die.
Roll as good as I did, yeah. It's not that hard. Hey, you did pretty good.
Did save some of them.
Yeah.
So 6 dice.
Yeah.
That was nasty.
Yeah. Use them while they last.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. No charges, no combat. I do get 1 point for that objective down there.
Yeah, very good.
But I'm going to try that one.
Yeah, let's kill it off anymore.
Let's kill myself. It's a 2.
It's okay.
So we get it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're equal. No underdog. New round.
3.
1.
Wow. So I don't double you if I take it, so I'm going to take it. I guess.
Yeah. It would be dumb not to do it. You're in a kind of a good position to mess me up.
Yeah, I think it could be pretty good. Sometimes good, sometimes maybe shit.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Euphoric on these guys because that's just very good. And we already hold that one, so charging with them maybe. So yeah, Euphoric. Are they gonna fight now? Yeah, I'm gonna pick them as well. Yeah, anything for you? Pre-game stuff?
No.
So spell casting maybe then. I'm gonna try to. You are, I think, within 18 now. The big lad isn't, but I'm gonna try to make it easier to wound these guys. So that's gonna be a 9 then to dispel if you want to dispel that one.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't I?
Yeah. So it's the only spell I'm gonna cast.
So I'll try it from him.
Yeah.
No.
That +2 is pretty good. What is that called, that one? Sadistic spite or something? Probably. Sounds about right.
Just throw 2 BDSM words together.
No, that's the other one. That's the other one. This is the overwhelming acquiescence. So I added 1 to wound rolls. Yeah, that's
nice.
what I do.
So I'm gonna rally. Sure. Because I want some more guys back.
Makes sense.
6, and we have.
Yeah, that's a very good rally.
So we got them all back.
Didn't we just kill these guys? Okay, that happened. I think I'm gonna back up my archers a bit to let my twin souls through. Just move them regularly. Over here.
I don't like those guys.
They're pretty boys.
Yeah, well, sadly, the pretty boys are also pretty tough.
Yeah. Let's move him with them, the Lord of Ping. Yeah, I just take a leisurely stroll 2 inches forward with my spellcaster then. These guys gonna be 3 inches from them. I could run them a bit because I can charge anyway. Just to be even closer here.
They're so evil.
Yeah, just gonna move these forward here. Right, that's it. Any moves for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna redeploy the bats over there.
Yep. That shit crazy.
5 inches.
Still, it's menacing to see them coming through the thoroughfare.
They're just parading the city.
Circus is in town. Right, shooting then. Yeah, all shoot into the non-armed ghouls.
The guys who will probably die very hard. So I'm gonna all out defend them. Because they need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna all out attack this one.
It's like 2 1s or something. Bye, good boys.
4+. No, actually 3+ because they are easier to wound now with my spell.
Oh.
11. -1.
6s. Come on, guys, you can do this. We don't need to die, all of you. So I say 3. A bunch more 6s.
Yeah,
perhaps.
this is pretty good.
You still kill 6 of them. So.
Yeah. Yeah, the tally is pretty big for these guys already.
Yeah, well, like 20 guys.
You've had some really good rallies as well.
He healed some of them back.
Yeah. Right, so some charges. Let's see what we get on the Slangors here. 5. So, a really high number I could have gone there, but...
Yeah, eat some ghouls instead.
Yeah.
Get sick. Turn to Nurgle.
Question is, do I charge with these guys? Or stay there at the objective? Well, I'm definitely gonna charge these guys, at least. So, let's see. Yeah, 11.
You're gonna try to kill my leader?
Yeah, seems like a fun thing to do.
Well, let's see who ends up as a carpet at Usheran's castle. Do I have any chance of surviving this?
I have actually a shot at the 12-inch charge here with these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it's nice there. I think I'm gonna start with the Slangors actually.
Yep.
Because I think you could actually, with some luck, wipe them because they can't take a beating. And I've not really been able to use them in any game so far.
So you want to use them for once?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna want to attack this. All into your courtier.
Take it all into the courtier.
Yeah.
That's very nasty. So I think I'm gonna have to
Rend 1 damage 2.
rend 1 damage 2, and it's a lot of attacks. Beat him up.
Crit 2 hits. Yeah, so 6 minus 1.
So I'm gonna have 6 sixes first.
Yeah.
And I think he only has ward of 5. Oh, 6, right? Yeah. So 6s first. None.
That's 2 damage each.
Probably dead now. I need 5 6s here. That's probably not gonna happen. I get 2. So yeah, he's gone. Use the crypt guard, and we have.
Yeah, and I'm gonna all out defensive.
This is 12, 15, 18, 27, and 31. But I should all out attack them for fun. It's
so
it's a lot better than just dying. And we miss a lot.
Oh, those games.
It's gonna be an awesome game. We are ghouls. They aren't very good. They are good when you have like a combat monster with them. 3, 6, 7, minus 1.
Yeah, so...
I might kill 1.
Yeah, I have a 5 plus. And I roll 3 6s, but 4 wounds. And they have 4 wounds each, so 1 die.
Yay! Oh.
Yeah, it's not great. Let's take the steeds first.
It's great that I forgot that I had this one. I would have wounded you on 3.
Yeah, you wounded me on 3 because of the
This one.
Yeah, so roll a couple of extra. Anything more?
Nah, 2.
2 extra in there with...
Yeah, so
okay, so take 2 wounds on this one. Yeah. Seems more fair.
So yeah, that sort of rounds out the live footage, and summing it up, shortly after this point and after losing all his heroes, Dennis bottled out, granting the Hedonites a major victory. Since he got away with 2 shards from the game and rolled a 2 on the D3 at the end of the battle, he still ended up with 4 shards versus my 3. But he did pick up also significantly more battle wounds on his eliminated units there, or heroes. But battle wounds don't really have an effect until you reach 5, and so neither of us is yet in a really bad position in that regard. For our respective resources, it's leaning in the way of a second unit of twin souls for me, as they are just really good bang for my buck, and I hear Dennis is going to ramp up his tally of noble steeds to try and clench the victory in our upcoming battles in this campaign. Hope you still enjoyed that somewhat prematurely ended battle report. We had a lot of fun with this at least, and we look forward to bringing you more of this game, as well as regular AOS of course, spearheads, underworlds is of course a staple on the channel. Mordheim might be in the books as well, so do stay tuned, like the video if you liked it, and have a great rest of your day.